Man, I'm telling you, we can never have a normal weekend, can we? Egyptian spirits and great works of art are on display in this week's movie review. The horror of this film is the Egyptian spirit Belphegor, or who is first identified as Belphegor, as his sarcophagus is discovered and brought to the Louvre. On the trip over, there's mass suicides and all kinds of horror, and this pattern repeats itself when it's put on display in the Louvre in the 1960s, and later, after it's put away and it's rediscovered, the pattern reasserts itself. And so a extremely frantic museum director hires the noted British Egyptologist Glenda Spencer, who's played by Julie Christie, to help put this down, as well as Inspector Verloc, who had an encounter with Belphegor back in the 1960s.
Belphegor is causing suicides in her, and
he possesses the body of Lisa, who's played by Sophie Marceau, as he tries to reassemble those elements necessary for him to transition into the next world. Fortunately for Lisa, she has fallen in love with the very heroic, the very gallant electrician, Martin, who never gives up on her, and working with Inspector Verloc, wants to save her, as well as bring an end to the reign of horror of Belphegor. Let's start with the positive things. Well, I will say that Martin is a very charismatic and interesting character who is able to sustain interest in all the scenes that he's in. And he, even though he's the supporting male lead, he really drives the story along. And the main lead of Inspector Verloc is very interesting, and at first was my favorite character because he was a little bit of a curmudgeon and had a hard-boiled feel to him. But later, and I'm mainly gonna blame the translator, he says something incredibly racist which made his stock plummet for me, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and mainly blame the translator. Egyptologist Glenda Spencer was played as kind of the stereotypical, oh, hello, British lady, and that was disappointing. And Belphegor himself had a great character design, which, yes, it was very dark and it was very spooky. And so he was someone who you wanted the heroes to overcome, and so it worked on that level. But there were some scenes and some pacing elements which didn't quite work for me, so I'm going to give this a B-, but it is worth seeing, and I recommend you do so. Alright guys, well, that's all for now. I'd like to extend to you the invitation to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr at Lord Coyote 2000, and I also would like to invite you to check out another of my videos and subscribe. Have a wonderful day because you are supernaturally awesome people. Take care now. Bye.